Start going.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so where we last left off, you guys were just in the middle way of the stairs, in between the the ground floor and the first floor, where your bedroom is. You've just seen all these paintings that have all these couples and all these people and pairs are living very happy lives, and they've still got the numbers scribed in blood. Some saying like 3,052, 258,000, stuff like that. And you're still kind of looking along, and then you recently just looked around and found two large portraits that are blank. And underneath the portraits, there is a name plaque that is completely empty. You have one more room available to you that is glowing orange with a orange candle, where the rest are all green from completing them. So, boys, what do you wish to do?
Quick question. He has just slapped me out of being hysterical, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You were kind of panicking a little bit, and he gave you a pretty strong slap. But you knew there was a bit of undertone that it wasn't just that you were panicking. There may have been a bit of anger after what just happened in the previous room, you guys in the ballet room, and you kind of beating him up.
Yeah, I kind of rubbed my cheek, and I'm like, I know there was more to that.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I found myself staring at the pictures and just contemplating the whole thing. And I guess I'll turn to Richard and be like, man, we gotta finish this. One more room.
Yeah,
You ready?
almost there. I checked to see if you got all the keys with you. You still have all the keys in place?
Yeah, we have one dining key, one wedding key, and that's it. There's only 3 keys.
You recently just
we
got
have a
the
third
ballet key.
Ballet.
And it's a key in the hilt of the key is some ballet shoes with ribbon coming off.
Yeah, it was right here. Ballet key.
Okay,
We just need one more. Okay. I mean, there's not much else we can do besides walk to the door. I'm gonna walk to the door, rubbing my cheek, kind of looking at Richard. Like,
So as you start walking down the stairs, and you're going towards the final door that is on the left at the bottom of the stairs, on the opposite side of the dining room, as you get closer, the flickering flame is now getting brighter and brighter and brighter. As you get closer, you hear a deep voice coming over the entire mansion, just bellowing out. It appears you boys are more pain than I thought you'd be. Well, not for long. And then the entire doorway bursts into flames, just leaving the wooden door in front of you.
wait, everything turns flames except for the door.
So just the door frame is now lit with flames, but the door is still the way it is.
You don't have a fire extinguisher, do you? No.
I do not have. I don't have a fire extinguisher.
Look around for a fire extinguisher.
The flame is so bright, it's actually really hard to tell. Everything looks pitch black just from this glowing doorway of red hot flame.
I kind of said, Richard, dude, this guy is kind of cliche, isn't he? He's doing all the movie stuff.
Yeah.
All right, man.
So,
Let's go.
Right, so you make your way in towards the door. You open up into a meeting room kind of area. Dark maroon red carpets fill out this giant room, very evenly squared. Paintings again on the wall of a familiar woman in dark hair slipped back. You see a desk in the middle of this room. You also see a steel kind of track with wheels on it, leading to about 2 to 3 foot large square in the wall and it's strange. On top of this tract, right at the very end, which sits in the middle of the room, is a very dark wood coffin. And you hear the door slam. I would like both of you to make... Let's go with a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
I'd like both of you to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh no, Rudy's camera's gone out.
I got a 19. I had to. I got a 19.
Ah, okay.
Oh no, I got an 8.
You got an 8? Alright then. So as you hear the door slam behind you, Richard, you kind of anticipate this. You knew the door would slam. Milo,
I knew.
the slam would throws you a bit, and you turn around. And as you turn around, it is pure darkness. And you go to put your hand out towards the door, and literally an inch in front of your face, you feel felt. You go to stretch your arms out, felt. With a kind of outer lining of something very strong and hard. And you kind of lay back and it's felt behind you with a pillow. And you're starting to get worried because it's pitch black in here. You can't see anything. And you're starting to bang on the side of this. Can't move your feet. Richard, you start hearing thuds coming from the coffin in front of you. You look around, and Milo is not there.
So Milo disappeared.
To you, Milo has the door slammed behind you, and then a few seconds later, you started hearing just light thuds on the inside of this coffin.
Ah.
Can I?
Milo.
Can he understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm claustrophobic.
You do hear a voice. It's slightly muffled, but you can make it out as Milo coming from the coffin.
I'm Thrasher, man. You better hear me.
Oh yeah, you heavily hear like do 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 on this coffin now.
Can I hear him talking to me?
Yeah. You can hear it again, slightly muffled.
I don't know, man. I turn around and all of a sudden I'm in this coffin, man. Help me!
So, is there anything in the room that I could use to try to break this coffin open?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I love how it goes off whenever he does a perception check.
Oh yeah.
I'll get back to you.
Who? Like, what?
Alright, I'm back. I couldn't find anything.
Okay, I got a 3.
You got a 3.
3.
It's throwing you off, man. You're trying to look around, but every so often you're still hearing doof doof doof, yo, doof 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 doof, and you're trying to look around, and and the whole situation's freaking you out. It's hard to tell. Things are getting frantic now. Your heart starts to beat. You're getting a bit nervous. You do see, however, just passively, a typewriter on top of this desk in the middle of the room. Similar typewriter that you've seen before.
I can't help you. I can't do anything for you. This is all you, bud.
You can still talk to each other. You again, Milo, you don't know what's going on. You're just pitch black. You can hear Richard's voice outside of this box thing that you're in, and you're just hearing doof 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 doof. Other than that, you're not sure what's going on.
I'm banging on like, Richard, what's out there?
Man, I can't see anything, bro. I can't see anything. What do you want me to do? How do I get you out of there?
Wait, you can't see anything? Or I can't see anything?
He's done a perception test. There's nothing he can see. You perceive that as there's nothing he can see to break you out. All you can see is very bare in this room. You do look around and you look on the paintings, and again, it's this similar woman that you've seen before in these other paintings. Theodora. And all you see is this table in the middle with a typewriter on it. That's what you know. Again, Milo doesn't know this.
I don't know. Right, I'm just suggesting.
You're kind
What
of.
are you gonna do, dude?
So Milo, dude, all that's out here is this lady and a typewriter, man. What do I do? What do you
Go to the typewriter. I mean, I can't help you much from in here, man. I let you know though, I drink a lot of martinis, and it's getting around that time, and I'm stuck in here, and I don't know how much longer I can hold it. So if you could hurry up, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Milo.
You might push it, though.
Yes.
Milo, it's starting to get warm in there.
Oh,
Oh god.
I don't know. It's probably you throwing around or panicking, and you're starting to sweat a bit, and you're starting to get quite warm. Richard, that square that was in the side of the wall connected to the trail slides up. Fire. Aggressive, blue fire is now coming from the inside of that square. And the track
getting
is
hot in here, man.
and the coffin slowly starts to move towards the fire.
It's a crematorium. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Richard, do something.
Okay, so I start franticking and I take off my shirt and I try to put out the fire with my shirt.
You throw your
That's
shirt in there.
Ignore the type
Again,
Right.
as you get close, it is blazing hot. Like you're struggling to get close to there. You kind of throw your shirt in to put the fire out. It's not going out. Your shirt just goes.
Can we roll to see how
and
ripped this
shreds
guy
up.
is?
Put him.
Now I'm shirtless.
Can we roll to see how ripped he is?
Roll the d20 and add your strength modifier.
Oh, I want to see how good of a body you have. If it was worth taking
Yeah.
off your shirt.
Roll. Actually, just roll a natural d20. Just roll a straight d20 and see what happens.
Okay, well then, alright. Well, my strength one was already 21, but I'm gonna do a regular d20 to see what that is. Please. Okay, so my strength one was 21, and then the regular d20 was a 12.
12. Relatively modest.
Yeah.
There's nothing amazing. He's not like Chris Hemsworth or any like, you know,
I'm telling you.
anything like that. He's decent though. He's got a good build, healthy body.
Okay.
Nothing amazing though. Nothing no kind of like Baywatch style. Kind of like flexing on the beach. Just there's an occasional jiggle. Nothing great though.
I start pounding. Richard, what are you doing? Help!
It's starting to get really hot.
Alright, man. So I just now tried to turn out this fire with my shirt, but that didn't work, so I'm gonna have to.
Are
try
you
to get
shirtless?
keyboard. Yes, I have no shirt, man.
Why?
I'm trying to help you, but that didn't work. So I'm gonna go to this keyboard.
By throwing your shirt into you fed it. You fed the flames.
I didn't know what to do, dude. I'm gonna, but the keyboard, the typewriter.
You gotta go to the typewriter.
There's a typewriter out here.
Okay. Again, it seems to be a very similar setup to what you've seen before.
So
You can talk to each other. You can still talk to each other, by the way.
Milo, you hear me? Do you hear me, Milo?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, what did you type the first time? I forgot. What did you type in the typewriter? You typed in a date, right?
It was. They were married July 27th, 1773. So I had put in
I'm gonna type it as
727. I put in 27, 1773 is what I had put in.
1773. Okay, and then what? Enter? Or how do
Yeah.
No, you just so you press them numbers. As soon as you complete the sequence, you hear the fire go even more aggressive. It seems like the square opens wider,
That's nice.
and you, from the paintings, look around. All these faces are now staring at you.
I have an idea.
Okay, I'm getting the chills now, dude.
I
That
get it.
didn't work.
The
That
coffin
didn't
is still
work,
moving. The
man.
coffin's
It
still
didn't
moving.
work.
No, all these goals, all these paintings.
I have what I tried January 14th, 1775.
January. Okay, so 0125. What was the
14. January
14.
14, 1775.
1775. All right, done.
You type it in.
Yes.
No way.
And the coffin lid opens.
Milo, you're a
I
genius.
pop up. Big big brain moves. Big brain moves. Big brain
You're a
moves.
genius.
With
So
piss
you
coming
just
down
burst
because I
out.
didn't make it in time.
You just burst out of this coffin, and all you're seeing is Richard sat at a keyboard with no shirt on. And he is
What are you
greasy, he's
doing?
hot, he's sweaty.
Oh,
There's a
freaked
glisten
out
to
and
him.
Shit.
You're nicely toned though. I give you that.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, man.
To keeping it tight, I enjoy it. I mean, it looks good. I mean, I don't what.
Yeah. Okay. So now that I got you out, now where were we before you got trapped?
I don't
You
know.
turn around and see the coffin bursts alight and starts flickering down into ash, quicker than what would normally happen. And in the middle of this ash, you see a burning, white-hot key that has a skull on it.
It's burning. It's hot.
And
So-
this is the final key.
Can I make a perception check or an investigation check on the key to make sure there's no final trap?
Yeah, go for it. Make an investigation check.
Yeah.
And then let me know.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
Sweet.
It
Okay,
turns into
so-
22 to that plus 2.
Nice. So with a natural 20, you know there's no real trap here. You still clock on there that something's not right here. Obviously, nothing comes free with this. Everything has come with some kind of punishment or challenge. Nothing free is going to come from this. There is no physical traps connected to it, though. And that's what you get from your natural 20. I will say, you know, with it being intelligence, you look around. You think you can weight this key. It looks like this key could die down in heat and be close to something acceptable to pick up without causing serious damage to your hand or wherever you pick it up with, if you pick it up with bare skin. As you're working this out, everything in the room seems to get lighter and brighter. And you hear a voice go, "Looks like you've done well. Why do you boys come meet me upstairs? There's
Do you have margaritas?
something I'd like to show you." Yes. Margaritas. On the house.
Thank you.
And then cuts off. And then the walls set on fire. The doorway swings open, and now the entire house is lit with flame. And you see these flames are starting to slowly creep towards you.
I take off my shirt.
Roll
and
a
I'm gonna
d20.
rap. Oh god.
I'm gonna see what you do.
Okay. Whoa! I
What'd you
got an
get?
18.
18. What's your
I keep it
strength?
in tight.
What is your strength bonus?
Plus 2, so a 20.
What is your dexterity bonus?
Plus 2, plus 1.
Plus 1. Okay, do you want to go? So, you see, as he takes a shot off in panic, you look. This guy's big. Like, just from wearing baggy clothes at work, you wouldn't have noticed it, but obviously he has to wear big clothes because he is huge. He's getting close to like Dwayne Johnson big.
Dang.
And it's not anything like it's fat muscle. It's not got like chub to it. There's bulk there. Not the most dexterous person. There's not really much of a six pack to see. It's just pecs, buys, and tries, shoulders. It is just a decked out show.
I was like, I tell him I'm gonna use my shirt, and every time I say a word, one of the pecs jumps. so
I'm gonna use my shirt.
I'm gonna use my shirt to grab the key.
Okay.
So I wrap the key up with my shirt.
So make a dexterity check for me, please.
Oh, no.
To try and successfully grab the key without causing damage. Or to grab it correctly. You have lowered the DC using a top or something to cover your hand.
Okay.
Because it is still it's like red hot now instead of white hot. It's red hot. What did you get?
An 8.
An 8. So you kind of wrap it round your hand, but you kind of don't wrap it properly and it's quite thin. You go to pick up the key and it is burning hot. Are you attempting to keep hold of the key, or are you going to drop it?
Can I toss it?
You can try and toss it. Where are you going to toss it to?
Towards the door.
Towards the door? Okay, make a dexterity check.
Oh, okay.
Again, these flames are starting to get closer and closer and closer, and they're now burning up the wall. All these paintings, you see the flames burning through the eyes first. For a minute. Before the paintings burst into flame.
I got a terrible roll. I got a 4.
A 4. You go to throw it, and it's so hot it just lands by your feet. You go and it's just landing by your feet. Now.
We don't have. What do we have?
Flames are getting closer.
Wire hanger. Could I? So it's in the shirt. Could I get a wire hanger, make a little, wrap it around so that I could wrap the key in the shirt with the wire hanger, kind of like hold it up like this? You get what I'm trying to say?
You can try to make an intelligence check to see if you can correctly make this kind of weird contraption.
So basically, what I'm doing is I'm taking the wire hanger, I'm going under the shirt, and I'm wrapping it, like going over one time, so I'm not directly touching it.
Oh, so you're wrapping the key in the shirt and then picking it up with the coat hanger.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll accept that. That seems relatively simple enough. You can do that. Yep. So you pick that up. Again, these flames are now closing towards you.
What am I rolling?
No, you've done it. I'd say you've picked it up. That's a relatively simple contraption. It was a simple contraption, so you could easily do that. But again, you're both now here, standing topless, sweating. While you've been doing this, Richard has been quite silent, just staring at your body, a little bit like, Jesus, dude. Like, just shocked, like he had no idea you looked like this. But again, these flames are now closing on this room. The room is now melting. And you're starting to see outside. It is a very similar view to what you had in your first encounter in this house.
We're booking it. We're booking it. As I'm running, the sweat's coming off, looking like something off of Baywatch.
Make a dexterity check. A performance check. Make a performance check.
A performance check?
Yeah, because you're trying to make this look good.
Oh, I'm very... Oh, no, I got a -1. Come on, this could be a good roll. A 13.
You got a 13? So it's not great. Yeah. You're like trying to do it. It's a bit over dramatic. Like,
you gotta go.
But okay, like, yeah. Milo's just Richard's just walking past you, like. Okay. But again, this house is burning on fire now. It's melting. You're starting to see outside. You can see the flame or sky of flame scoring above you. You can see ash and coal. There's lava flowing in between it. And as you exit the room, it's again the fire seems to be going from the bottom leading up. What do you guys do?
So we gotta book it upstairs. I mean, there's only one direction we can go. We gotta go to. Is he in the old office that we first found when we first got there?
He just told you to come upstairs.
Go upstairs.
Alright, so you're both bucking it upstairs. I would like you both to make a... just roll a d20. Dexterity. Roll a dexterity check. To see if you can quickly... This is all about speed. So roll a dexterity check to see if you can both... how quickly you can get up these stairs in time.
I got a 4.
I'm yoked, but I don't run fast. It's for me. It's all top, and I just don't work out my legs, so I'm not very
skip
fast.
leg day.
I skip leg day because
So
I
what'd you
rolled a
both get?
7.
7. And what'd you
I
get?
got a 4.
4. So you're both
you're worse
running
than
up
me.
here, and immediately, because of the heat and the fire, it's making your feet very sweaty, and the carpet is quite runny now, and you're just slipping on the carpet trying to get upstairs. Look, it wasn't a natural one, but the fire is getting very close to you. It seems to have gained ground. You really know you can't afford these kind of mistakes again. So roll another dexterity check. This is a group dexterity check, so you have to average out above the DC I'm making.
Okay. I did a little bit better. I got a 14.
14.
I got a 9.
9. That averages out. So you kind of... Richard, you start slipping again, but Milo, you see this, and with your hulking form, you just kind of grab Olive under his arm and lift him back up and start pushing him forward to give him more momentum. You're keeping even Steven now with the fire. You make it up past the first floor. There is the office there. There is the office, but I mean, you can go in the office. It's unlocked. It seems to be a plain door. If you wish.
No.
What's our other option?
I don't want to do it.
Keep running upstairs. The fire is building. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Go to the office. I say office.
You going in
I
office?
don't give you a choice. I grab you and I throw you into the office.
Both make a. Are you going with this or fighting against it?
I'm fighting against it.
Both make a strength check, please.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So this is gonna
one.
decide.
Definitely.
All right. What you get?
I got an 8.
I got 14.
14. So you try and shake it off, but he has
yokes.
such a strong grip, he just yanks you and you both go into this room. As you go in, it's very bright because of this big window. Flames are still coming up. You maybe have a few seconds at most. There are books on the side. There is that desk in front of you where you found the whiskey with one drawer open. And then there is this there's the basic carpet on the floor. What are you guys doing? You've not got long. You need to make a decision.
So is there fire outside?
The fire is still outside. It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter.
I try to grab the chair and break the window.
You grab the chair. It bounces off.
I start going through the books. I'm trying to see if maybe there's like a secret passageway or something.
You're pouring through the books and pulling them off. Nothing. They're just empty books that are falling on the floor.
Oh no, I think I made a mistake. Oh, there's gotta be a reason for this room. Oh, go through the drawers. I'm going through the drawers.
You're going through the drawers. You quickly go through the drawers. One of the drawers has a gun in it.
I grab the gun.
You grab the gun.
And
Okay, you quickly grab the.
Down my pants to make it look like it's fucking this.
Okay, you've grabbed the gun. Make another dexterity check. See how much time, what you can quickly flick through in this room before you have to get out. Both of you.
Dexterity?
Dexterity.
Okay, 15.
15? Nice. We'll just see what Rudy gets.
It's gotta be something in this room.
But
I got an 8.
An 8. So again, you're kind of frantically looking around. You can't really... You've not got much time. You're kind of panicking a little bit. Your hands are shaking. There's not much you can look through. Milo, you can keep looking through. You quite quick, and you've calmed yourself a little bit. Again, it's getting very hot. You're quite proud that you found this gun. It's weird in this situation. You don't know whether it's here on purpose or not. It does have an envelope underneath the gun in the drawer. Do you take the envelope as well or not?
Yes.
So you take the envelope. And again, now you just have all these books on the side. These drawers are empty.
And I've already shuffled through all the books, right? Like
You've shuffled through a front of them. Do you want to keep shuffling through more? You've done a few of them every so often. Do every single book in this room would take ages. So you kind of shuffle through a few of these books to try and see if there's a secret passage, and there's nothing. Is there anything particularly you're looking for?
Nothing particular. Just something to give us an edge on this guy.
So they can give you an edge.
We're playing his game.
It's taking way too long, dude.
Okay, it's getting harder. I'm gonna need you to make a perception check.
A perception check. Okay.
Is there
I was just
anything
about
in
to
this
ask why I do
room?
that. 8.
8. You're looking through. You found this gun. You kind of rifle into the drawers very quickly. Nothing really catches your eye.
All right, we book it out the room.
You book it out. You quickly get out. The fire is literally at the door now. So you're able to just get out. You see there is 2 more sets of stairs before there is a heavy candlelight coming from a door upstairs. And you know, being in that room has cost you valuable time. I'm going to need you both again to make a dexterity check, please.
I got a 9.
Ooh, a 21.
21.
Oh, wow.
Natural 22.
Natural 20. That counts. Natural 20. What did you get?
I got a 9.
9. The natural 20 evens out anyway. So you kind of like panic
Can
a
I
little
pick him
bit.
up?
Yeah. So
I pick him up and I'm booking it.
Yep.
He's over my shoulder. I got him. And I'm just running.
So you kind of lift him, you kind of like fireman carry him because it seems an appropriate situation. You've kind of fireman carry him and he's kind of panicking a little bit. It's like the fire's right up to you, Richard. So again, Milo just picks you up, bucks it upstairs. I need you to make... you get to the top of the stairs and you're at the door now. You've not got much time. The natural 20 did help you. That speed that you got upstairs so quick was amazing. You even like kind of skipped that turn and just bolted it up the banister and made it to the door. There are 4 keyholes.
Oh, we put every... Oh, can I make a investigation check to see if I can match the keys to the keyhole by just looking at the keyhole?
I would say it's easy enough. On each keyhole, there is a symbol. There is a symbol of ballet shoes. There is a symbol of a skull. There is a symbol of kind of an apple. And there is a symbol of a 2 wedding rings.
We start putting the keys in.
So you start putting the keys in. You make another dexterity check, please. Since you're the one putting the keys in, you could, if you want, you could either try and put your own keys in, Milo, or not Milo, sorry, Richard, or you can try and give him advantage. You can help him. So you can make 2 separate checks, or give Milo a check with advantage.
Got a 20.
20? Doesn't need it.
Yeah.
So you're kind of stood there still.
I don't need it.
You're stood there still panicking a little bit as everything's going on. But you immediately get the keys out. You're focused. You're zoned in.
Take control.
Yep.
He's still
Shirt
on my
comes
shoulder.
off.
Putting the keys in.
Flex. You just carry him. You're feeling jacked right now, carrying up the stairs. You just plonk him down.
His shoulder, and I'm
Yep.
all sweaty and feeling.
He doesn't care. He looked good. You're there with all this sweat on him, and it's like, oh god.
This guy's lost his
But he's
Like, you could have put me down a while ago. Don't worry, I got you, bro. I got you.
Are you saying you still got hold of him?
I still have hold of him. I'm putting the keys in with one hand.
Are you fighting against this, or are you gonna let it happen?
I imagine you have told me by
I
now
don't
that...
like it. I don't like it. I'm telling him, dude, let me go, bro. All your sweat's all over me and on my face and stuff.
I'm not paying attention. I'm like, what? Hold on. I'm busy.
Yeah, he's way too focused.
Yeah.
He's gonna give a damn.
So you're there like, oh come on.
Yeah.
Head droops, and he's there. He's like, key lock, key lock, key lock, key lock, and you quickly door unlocks. You kick the door through and throw yourself in the door just as the flames are about to catch you, and you kind of stumble down a few little steps, and you're now in this dark hallway. It's completely quiet. You can't see the hand in front of your face. You both know that you're there. You instinctively get your lighter out so you have some light. It is completely quiet. There is no noise, no sound, no voices, no flames. You take this as you have a moment to yourself. You can start. Anyone that wants to do it, make an intelligence check. Or actually, a wisdom. Make a wisdom.
A wisdom?
A wisdom. Make a wisdom check for me.
It wasn't much better. I got an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Alright. So that's Milo with an 8. Richard, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
A 9. So you kind of take a breather. With that wisdom check, I would say you're coming close to answers. This could be it. It's hard to tell. You've been through so much. It's been a long day. You've been thrown into this. You've gone through so much. You've gone through almost getting killed while sorting dinner arrangements. You lost a finger at a skeleton wedding. You've almost been burned alive in a coffin. You took some serious damage while trying to imitate a dance. All this could have led to this. As you're kind of stood in this hallway and contemplating this to yourself, you hear another voice. You've outsmarted me for the last time. Why don't you come down the stairs? I think we deserve a little chat. And flames down this long dark corridor appear, and it's just nothing but stairs until the darkness. You can see in the very distance a small turning to the left. You know from that wisdom check you have some time to yourselves. You don't know how much time you've got, but you have some time. This is probably this is probably the first time or the only time you may get some time to collect yourself, collect your thoughts, figure out what you're going to do before going down these stairs.
Real quick, could I adjust myself to have the gun behind me so that when we walk in, he won't see it. He'll see the gun will be in my back.
Yes, you do.
Pants.
Yeah. So you kind of get the gun. Yeah. Are you going to inspect the gun, or are you just trusting it and put it in?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to inspect it. I'm going to make sure the safety's off, make sure it's loaded.
You look at it, and it is a very strong revolver. You pop it open, 1 bullet. And you kind of pop the bullet out, and it is a wooden bullet with a cross on it. The holy symbol. And you're kind of confused. And you place it back in the barrel. Cock it. Put it in your back pocket. Put it in the back so you conceal it. As you pick it up, it came with a letter. Do you want to read the letter?
Yes.
So you open up the letter. And if I get the letter here, it is again the same brown, kind of like stained parchment with red lettering on it, saying, I'm sorry I got you into this. Please forgive me. I'm aware of what pain I have caused you. But this madness has to end. For too long he has gone untouched, and even he does not know the deal he has made. I just hope you are the ones that can end it. Again, I am sorry. Signed, Benjamin Rain.
Threw my pencil because I was so excited. I got one of the answers right. Now I don't have anything to write with.
Yeah, so you had that signed by Benjamin Rain.
Okay.
Both of you when he says this, are you reading this out loud or are you reading this letter privately?
I'm kind of whispering because I don't know for sure if he can hear me or not.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of got him. I flipped him over because I assumed I was still carrying him.
Yeah.
I flipped him over so his head faced forward. And kind of like, hey, brother.
I would say from stumbling through the door, give you a bit of decency. You kind of came off the shoulders. You could stood
That's
side by side.
I took that far enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say the corridor isn't really wide enough to have him on your shoulders. It's very thin, especially with your jacked build. It'd be
yeah.
too wide. But yeah, so both of you make a intelligence check, please, after hearing the name Benjamin Rain.
I got a 16.
16,
I got a
nice.
16 too.
16,
You got a
both
16
16s.
too?
Yeah.
Okay, so both of you, after hearing that name, it kind of triggers in your mind a little bit, and you're trying to figure out what it's from. And you think, wait, we've heard that name. And you think back to the voice that you heard a bit ago in the main corridor, or in the main hall, of a boy gone missing. A few years ago, I will say a few years ago if I get my stats up again, went missing. October 31st, 1942. Boy goes missing. Benjamin Rain. That was it. That was the name he said as we announced it. Wait. That was years ago. That was a child. How is he... Is this letter an old... It doesn't look like an old letter. It looks pretty freshly done. See, but you clock on, yeah, Benjamin Rain, that's the missing kid that was announced. That's the first kid. Yeah, that's the one the whole story's based on. About kids drifting off and coming into this building and disappearing. But that's all you can connect with it.
You said October 31st, 1932?
So October 31st, 1942.
1942.
So you're there kind of contemplating it. You look at... So you have a gun with one round, with a holy stake bullet on it, inside of it. Pretty much holy stake bullet, because it has the holy symbol on it. And that is the only thing you're able to pick up.
So,
is there anything else you want to do? You want to check before you make your way down?
only thing I can think of is I kind of grab Richard by the shoulder. I kind of ring close. Kind of whisper, kind of quietly to him, like, I only have one bullet. And I think that means we only have one shot at this. Try to help me get him into a position where I can shoot him. But we got to be careful. We only have one shot. You with me?
You're comfortable
I
with
would-
taking that shot?
I would like you both to make an intelligence check. Actually, make a perception check. I would say a perception check.
Okay.
You can make either one. Intelligence or perception, whichever one you feel more comfortable doing.
Yeah, my intelligence was a 21 and my perception was 11. I'm going
Okay.
intelligence.
Okay, so intelligence.
18.
21.
Yeah, on intelligence, 18.
Okay, 18 and 21 in intelligence. So you're both kind of thinking this to yourself, and you're like, okay, we've got one shot. But then you think back at the holy symbol, and you're like, hold on, we've got holy stuff. Milo, you brought a Bible.
Right.
I think one of you brought a cross as well with you. That was you, Milo. You brought you realized, hold on. I planned for this. You brought garlic. You brought a Bible. You brought a cross with you.
Oh, you're ready.
Um,
I forgot
are
all
you,
about that.
as you look through this stuff in your bag, you see that the Holy Cross the base of it has been chiseled into a spike.
Okay. I pass the spike to Richard. So we both have a weapon. I have the gun. He has the spike. Um.
You know, you also have a Bible
Okay.
as well. I would say with that intelligence check as well, I'll kind of give you this. I wonder how long this guy has been living here and not seem to notice that there was a gun in his front room. Did he mean to have it there? No, wait, this is from Ben. Did he know Ben planted this gun? Did he know he even had a gun in the desk? And something like that clicks in your mind. He seems to know everything about this house. He knows where you are. He knows what you're doing. But yet he didn't know that there was this kind of gun in the house the entire time. And you ponder on that a bit. And with that intelligence check, that's all you get. And you can do with that information what you will.
Okay.
So you kind of you ponder on that information for a bit. The holy stuff seems to have escaped his eye, or he didn't seem to notice.
Okay. We're gonna have to be quick about this. I think if we do this right, we could do this in a one shot, one go. What I'm thinking is, I'm gonna take this garlic and I'll mash it up real quick, so that I have something to throw in his face.
Like a powder.
And then, yeah,
I like that.
I want to or even if it's just little garlic chunks, it's still something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna peruse the Bible to see, what if I want to like kind of bookmark the verses that are specific to like banishing the devil. If that's something I can do.
You've got what the Bible says. You can try mashing up the garlic. I say that's easy enough. You've got a flask that you can mash it up. I say, yeah, you can mash up some garlic.
I'm talking about the Bible. Could
I? The Bible. Sorry.
Bookmark the passages or verses that are specific to banning demons.
Yeah, I would say you scroll through. It takes a bit of time, but you kind of scroll through. And again, this Bible isn't necessarily something that is about dismissing demons. It's more about just telling you about Jesus and telling you about his path and the best way is to he died for your sins and stuff like that. It's one of them kind of Bibles. It's not anything about, the power of Christ compels you or anything like that.
The Holy Prayer, though, that would be in there, right?
Yeah.
So I'll find like prayers and stuff.
Okay, so you look through the prayers. You feel they could adequately do. You don't really have any. Again, you have no experience with what you're fighting. If you're going to fight anything, you don't know. This is a very weird situation you're thrown into. But I'd say you bookmark it and you have it ready on the go. So you've made that easier now. If you want to go to that page, you can go straight to it. That saved you a valuable time, possibly flicking through the Bible.
Okay.
But yeah, so have you guys everything prepared?
That's about all I want to do.
Okay. Richard, what about you? Oh, sorry.
I do want to ask you, Richard. When we get in there, do you want answers or do you want to get out of here?
So you're asking if I want to try to ask him questions, we ask him questions before just.
What I'm saying is, when we get in there, he is most likely gonna monologue or do some type of talking.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we get in there, we could either go straight for the attack, or we could let him talk and try to figure out what's going on. But either way, I'm done with this place.
Well, it's hard to plan when we don't know what the inside of this room he's in looks like. How would I get him aligned for you to take a shot even? I
Okay.
don't know.
I think we should let him talk a little bit then. I think
Let him talk so that we can scope out the area and make a plan. And then I guess you just follow my lead while I align him into a good spot for you.
okay. Remember, you have the cross, so close combat attacks are going to be more your thing. I only have one shot, and I think this. I think the bullet might be the most for sure way to bring him down. But we do have this other stuff, so we don't know. We don't know how this is going to. But
Have
we're
you
both
ever
agreed when we
shot
get in
him with a
there.
gun before?
Have I shot in the gun before?
I'll leave that up to you.
Maybe that's me.
Have you shot in a gun before?
Yeah, I've been to the gun range a couple times. I never shot at a person. But who's to
Okay,
say this
well,
is even a person?
yeah, it can be God knows what. I think we should say a special prayer before continuing down this path because this could be our last, and it's been good.
Love you too, brother. And then we
So,
kind of do a silent little prayer.
yeah, bowing our heads down and
So as you
saying
bow
prayers
your
before going down.
As you bow your heads, kind of say a silent prayer to yourself. Halfway through the prayer, these flames that are on the side lighting up this wall aggressively light up. And you hear a voice, "Do not waste time with your prayers to your false gods. You will meet me now, or others will pay the price."
I
And
kind of yell back, "Don't get your panties in a bunch. We're coming."
they are not in a... They are not in a... Just come down! And the flames get even higher before dying back down again.
Oh, snap.
All right, we start. I guess start walking towards it. We got everything we need.
So as you have
Ready.
everything ready, you kind of give each other a look. You steady yourself and start making your way down the stairs. And that is where we're going to end this week. I'm going to say very quickly, you guys solved that puzzle a lot quicker than I wanted you to. I knew I had to make it obvious, but I thought I could do this. And if they don't clock on, I thought it was going to take perception checks to realize, okay, you started in the honeymoon suite where they got married. Now they seem to be at a funeral death, but you got to that straight away. You were like,
Milo,
oh,
That's why I jumped
I
out
got
big brain moves.
Yep.
Because I'm right next to when you said honeymoon suite
Mm-hmm.
and typewriter. I was confused for a second, but then I here on my notes I have the date of the death right next to the date of when they married, and it's like it's set up perfectly.
Nice.
yeah, that was
Nice.
amazing. I was like, what?
You guys
That's
did
why you
that
take
pretty well.
notes.
That was going to... I was going to say that could have... If you had failed that, that was going to be your hardest challenge. 2 or 3 fails, and Milo would have been burnt toast. That would
I
have
like
been...
how we both ended up with our shirts off.
Yeah. That's the best. That's the
pretty
best
good.
bit there. That was just the bit how it's supposed to be super serious, and now you're just both trucking it upstairs, shirtless, sweating, and everything. Just grown men.
And now for the rest of the campaign, we're going to this big boss.
Oh, you're
battle
going in
with no
shirtless.
shirt.
Well, yeah, bro. That's gonna be tight.
I'm gonna say as well that this hallway that you're in is a little bit colder because it's just pure stone. So you've got a little nipple action going on. A bit of a. And now that you've admitted you've got skinny legs from skipping leg day. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing so much. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Ah, guys.